Well, hello, Coffee Town friends. How y'all doing? It is Thursday night. It's not even Thursday evening anymore. It's 11 o'clock. And it's coffee time. Oh, I'm having me some good coffee. And yeah, I even got a little cream in there. Um, this started out as coffee from the Double Arches. And sometimes, depending on when you buy it, I'll say, put me a cream in there. Because if it's been sitting there in the mornings, they're good. If they've been sitting there a while in the evening, because everybody switches over to Cokes and evening coffee, sometimes maybe it's sitting there. Sometimes I'll put a little cream in. So that's what this started out as. And I put it in this cup because it was in my travel cup. I had to have a coffee to get home. I work today. I work every day, but I work today and I had to travel a long ways. And it took a while, folks. It's raining. It has rained nonstop all day. It was raining this morning. Every inch that I've driven today has been in rain. We're getting more rain, more rain. We're in the, believe it or not, up here in northeast Tennessee, we're in the path of the hurricane. It's going to come right over us. We're supposed to get a lot of rain. So we're really planning on flooding. A lot of schools have closed. So we're getting this one kind of like we lived on the coast. We're not cooking tonight. Mama's laying down, in fact. Because I'm so late. She made potato soup. It looks really good. I'm not really wanting any potato soup. I ate my lunch at 3:30. True story. I'm not hungry now. So that is what we're doing. Mama made potato soup. I don't know what time she made it. That could have been her lunch at 3 something. Who knows? But I come home and she said, "Are you going to cook?" And I said, "Nope. I ate lunch late." And she said, "Well, I did. I've had potato." She just said, "I've had potato soup." So, and it's sitting here, so I know she did. So she's made her potato soup. So she said, "I'm gonna go lay down. You've waited around here too late." Howdy, hey Kathy, how are you? Hello from Missouri. Hey Kelly, what you folks up to tonight? I hope y'all are eating something good. I don't want to get started with cooking, even if I was gonna cook, because it's gonna storm here. We've had storms. That's one of the problems with this tropical whatever it's coming through. It's a hurricane now. It's up to a 4. Let's pray for all those folks that are on the coastal. And this may not even be a part of that system. I don't really know. Because we had another system. It's a weird phenomenon in the weather. I don't know. Something they hadn't seen. Some of them had never seen it. Some of them had heard about it. So all I know is whatever's going on, it's a lot of rain. Rain, rain, rain. I don't ever fuss about the weather too much because I'm sure we need every drop or we wouldn't get it. But I think flooding is going to be a real issue. And I'm afraid the electricity will go off. So I'm not going to start on cooking no big meals. A little bit of soup or something like that would be fine. And if the electricity did go off, we could run out in the garage and finish it off with the gas stove. But I'm telling you, we've had some weather today and yesterday. It's the kind of rain where you thought, well, it'll slack off. No, it hasn't. But this coffee sure does taste good. Hope y'all are having something good to eat. Hey, John and Mama. Love watching you both. Well, thank you, Mindy. The church thing went great last night. The kids loved it. They didn't even care. You know, kids, we don't give them enough credit. I guess y'all that have kids, they don't need a lot. Not one kid said, "How come we can't go outside?" I mean, they're smart. They figured out it's raining. Not one kid said a word about, no cookout, no fun. They laughed. I was told somebody, I said, "Look at them. They don't know. They don't care. They don't let every little thing upset them." Sometimes as adults, we'll take one little thing and we'll let it ruin the big thing that we're doing. because it didn't work out just perfect to our plans. But most of the time kids are very resilient. Hot dog, that's all that's interested in. Hot dog, a little bit of chili. And they enjoyed it, and they laughed, and they had a great time. And when they left last night, they were laughing. And I said, I love it. I love the resilience of children. I love to, you'll take when I used to teach school, you'd have to take them outside on the playground. And I'd be sitting there watching, and two of them would be fighting. Or working up to a fight. They wasn't usually, But in 5 minutes, they'd be playing without a care in the world. They'd done made up. Things was already good. And life was good, and they were just happy to be in it. But we had a great time. Good fellowship. Good folks. And they're already talking about doing something else. I said, good, we'll do it then. So hopefully if the weather's different at the end of October, we can have the fire and let them do that kind of run in the field and play. But it was good. All the baked beans got eaten, which they always do. I didn't see anything left. Everybody's food got gone. Everybody's had a great time. What did you do? What have you done tonight? Prayers for my dad. Mr. Clark, he has heart blockages, and tomorrow morning they are doing a test to find out where exactly. Brandy, let's remember Mr. Clark. Brandy Clark Morton. I'm so glad the children have. They did, Deanna. They did. And we had some kids there, several. How are you today? I'm good. Tammy, I'm good. Hurricanes is a coming, Lisa. Yeah, I'm good today. I just had my work takes me different areas, and sometimes it's close and sometimes it's far. And where do you, Lou Stanley? We live in Jellicoe, Tennessee. If you get on the Interstate I-75 and you go north to Kentucky. Right before you head over to Kentucky, you'll see Jellicoe, 160. Jellicoe, Tennessee. Thank you, Nola. Hello from Ohio. Somebody already sent a message. They fixed the baked beans I made last night, and they were delicious. Folks, there's all kinds of recipes out there, but that one's a tried and true. We've never had anyone who likes baked beans to not say, those are delicious. There are some with hamburger meat in it. There's all kinds of them, really. But that one in particular is just a good recipe. And it's easy. It's on the stove. And you've seen how quick I made it. That was real time. Hey, John and Mama. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Gloria. How are you? Hey, John and Mama from Mississippi. Are you going to get some rain too, aren't you, Wanda? Hello, John and Mama. Prayers that the hurricane doesn't get in. Yes. I'm praying for everybody, Jan, in the path of it. Hello from Wisconsin. Hey, Vicky. I seen where, oh, mercy, Colorado Valley Cooks had posted where they live in proximity, and I think they're going to be in it, so pray for them. Pray for everyone who's in the path. This is I don't even know. I heard them talking about it. There was some meteorologists on Facebook. And this is some kind of storm pattern they've never seen before. I'm from very windy Central Florida. Janice, I bet. They were saying that hurricane force winds was going to make it way into the inland. We here in Alabama getting rain. Julie, that's what we're getting, but here's my thing. I don't think this is the hurricane rain for us. I think this is this may be the problem. We're getting all this rain from another front, and the hurricane's still coming. And when it does come, I almost find it hard to believe, but somebody said 12 to 15 inches. In case you're not familiar with what that means, we get flooding if we get 3 inches in a short amount of time. That's a lot of rain in a day or so. But after this, one good thing about this storm, they're saying, is it coming fast, but it's going through fast. So we're supposed to get ours tonight from the storm. The winds and the rain and all that. Supposed to see some upkick in the winds, and somebody from Florida said they were very windy. I'm sure Florida's just baked angel food cupcakes. Oh, Janice, that sounds good. Coming toward us. Susan Harris, is it? Where do you live, Susan? That's regular rain we're getting, Deanna says. So I'm getting regular rain. I ain't get that rain yet. I've got that to come, and I think that may be our problem here. The outside band, the eye is over 25 miles wide. Oh, that's big, ain't it? In North Carolina, my family is in Tennessee and Kentucky. Hey, April. It's going to hit Ohio tomorrow afternoon, Carolyn said. It's raining nonstop in North Carolina. It has here too. Nana, we get a lot. North Carolina and Tennessee, we're just together. If you just took that line out, you would be one big happy state. But we get a lot of the similar weather patterns. My kids are in Tallahassee, Florida. Oh, well, Leanne, let's say a prayer for them. You're in Citra, Florida. We'll be praying for you too. We have gotten 6 inches in western North Carolina, and the storm's not here yet. Annie, I think that's our problem. We are getting another front. This front's going to meet this one, then it joins together. It's hot in Northern California, 100 for... Ooh, Sherry, that is hot. We're at 68. We've been there all day. Where's Abby and Oliver hiding? They ain't hiding. Do you put them up for this weather? Stacy, I don't do anything with them. Those two, they've got the whole back porch that they've commandeered as their home. I've got a lot, and it's got a house, a big old house. And they will get in it, but the gate's open. They'll go in there, and then they come back out. But they're laying out there on the porch. Now, Abby will get out in the rain. Abby don't care. Abby will go in the snow. She'll go out in the rain. She'll go out in the storm. She'll go out in the lightning and thunder. Oliver, he's spoiled. He'll just lay there. He'll watch. He'll run down the steps to go with her, and he'll get a raindrop on him. He'll turn around and come back and go, you go on. You got this. I ain't. He'll lay back down. Oliver ain't playing with her wet. It was so hot one evening. And I didn't do it in a mean way, but I just missed it. I turned the water hose on and just missed. Well, they was laying there, and I just sort of missed it a little. I thought, that'll cool them off. They'll feel so good. Abby laid there for a few minutes, and Oliver's son is the first drop, and he ran. And he went all the way down to the edge of the yard and around by the trees. There's trees at the edge. And up the road. You'd have thought I soaked him with a fireman's hose. It was just a little trickle, and I thought it would cool you off, Oliver. So I won't do that no more. He ain't playing. He's allergic to water, I guess. Charleston, South Carolina has tornado warnings right now. Oh, Kathy. I didn't know that. Charleston is a beautiful place. Love Charleston. How's Mama? Pam, she's good. She's tired today. The shingles makes her... That's made them tired, and she's good in the morning. She'll get up here and she'll come through here and do her thing, and she'll go all day, and then she'll lay down for a while. But that's what she's into right now. Hi, John. Do you see my comments from Lauren, South Carolina? Patsy Owens, I sure do. Hello, Miss Patsy. Peggy Sargent is watching. Hello, McCall. Hey, Sally. Hello from Waycross, Georgia. Can we see the babies? Linda, we will. I like to show them on I cut myself this morning. Y'all see that? I don't know how I did it. I've been shaving long enough to know how. I really wasn't sure I cut myself until it burned, but it happens. Prayers to all in Florida. Yes, Penny. Prayers to everybody. I'll show the babies. They're they're beautiful. I might bring them in here and show them if they'll come in here, and I can show them outside. But I was going to wait till they was out playing because, like, I can't even take a picture of them, a still shot, because you point the camera and they're running around your feet, and they won't be still. And I'll take, I'll just go and I'll get 25 blurry pictures because they're running. You have to catch them laying down, and I have to. It's better probably if we just do a live video sometimes, and I just, you just see what they're doing. Can we see? Hello, John. Hey, Betty Ann. I hope they don't run away. We've had tremendous thundering off in the past today. A lot of people's dogs ran off. Now, Angela, yeah, dogs will. These dogs are homebodies. I'm glad. They go to the barn. They got a place there beside the house they lay. They got the porch. They've got their lot. And that's probably where you're going to find them. We've got a big field all the way around the back and the sides. We do have neighbors all around, and they go up on the neighbors up there a little bit. But for the most part, they're right here. And they're not... Maggie was scared to death of every thunder. Now, if she was outside, she'd run away. But these two dogs ain't afraid of nothing. Thunder, they'll lay right there. They don't care. Maggie's scared to death of an umbrella. They don't care. Umbrellas, sticks, whatever's out there, they don't care. So I don't think they would run away for a storm. But it's not thundering and lightning. But they get in their house when it storms. They've got 2 or 3 houses up there. But they'll get in, and you'll go out there, and they'll come running out of their little house to see what you're up to. But I've not found that either one of them are afraid of anything, except Oliver just don't like to get wet. 4th of July, there was fireworks around here for 2 weeks. Nope, they didn't care. And they don't even care for them pesky squirrels throwing those hickory nuts on the roof out there. They don't even flinch anymore. I do. I'm sitting up there, I'm like, hickory nuts. They're laying over there. They don't care. They're like, that's just a hickory nut. What's wrong with you? I heard them last night. I don't know what the squirrels... It may have been wind last night throwing hickory nuts. I don't know. Last week, you wanted dinner ideals. I made lasagna using ravioli, which were spinach and cheese flavored. Vicky, that sounds good. So, you just put your sauce and put some raviolis, and then your sauce and your chicken. Vicky, I think that's a great idea. Did you use homemade ravioli? That's where I'd have to practice. Or buy frozen. That is a good idea, though, Vicky. I like that idea. North Carolina, Shirley. Yeah, rainy. Hubby bought me 1990 old electric skillet, and it was never used. Still wrapped in the paperwork with it. Gonna get it used. I don't know if I see all the rest of that. You won't let me open it up, Ashley. We love our electric skillets. We've always used electric skillets for frying chicken and different stuff. It gives you an extra burner on the stove, at holidays. But we've always, and I've not done a lot of griddle on here, but we used the griddle a lot more. We kind of just use the electric skillet now like a griddle. It's sort of the same concept, but we used to use a griddle a lot, especially for breakfast, pancakes and bacon. We'd always put on the griddle. We've not used the griddle much, but we sure do use them electric skillets. Prayers for those in storm areas. Yes, Nancy. Y'all stay safe through this hurricane. Yeah, sure. You all. We'll be getting rain and wind. I don't know what I will get tonight. My biggest fear is losing electricity. Someone charged these phones up. They're already about charged, but I'm going to charge them completely up. Did Mama get the shingle shot? Nope, she did. We're out of school tomorrow, Mikhail. You are? A lot of people are. I think I've not heard about schools around here. They probably have. I don't know. It's not an announcement. I'm just saying if you're local, I don't know. But I'm assuming they probably have. We're under high wind warning, flood watch until tomorrow night. So we are too, Sandy. Stay safe tomorrow. We will. We will. Not yet. She will win the doctor. Yeah, she'll get it when there's a certain point, I guess, after you've got them, you can't get it. But she will. We will get her shots. Hello from Southern Illinois. Well, hello, Patty. How are you? Lots of rain and flood watch. Hi from Hodges, South Carolina, Kathy. Yeah, I think we're all under that. She's laying down. Yeah, Mama's, well, I say she's laying down. She's laying down in the bed watching TV. It's rainy. It's just one of those days. And she's been up all day running around here. And we're not eating tonight. We ate late. I ate 3:30 is when I had taken an emergency peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And I ate it. That's what I had to eat today. My little fur babies pose for pictures. See, Dad, you've got classy children. I've got 2 varmints. I've got 2 that you can't do much with. I'm lucky to get them to the vet. I have to practice. I have to have them to come. Like if one of them's going to the vet, they have to come into the back porch. I have to close the door and give them weenies and then let them back out. So, like if they got a vet appointment on Monday, I have to start on Wednesday. Letting them come in and get a weenie, feeding it to them, petting them, loving on them, and then let them go. So I do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then on the vet day, I have to put the leash in my pocket with the clip where I can grab it. I'm not joking. This is a true statement. And then they get their weenie and they're petting. And then while I'm petting, I'm clipping. And then once I get them clipped, they're like, we knew. And then you have to pick them up and carry them because they don't want to lead. Neither one of them. But once you get, they're both great riders. You can't ask for better, Like I set them down in the vehicle and they'll sit there. Mama rides back there with them and she feeds them pepperonis. So it's almost like worth it to them. And then when we get to the vet, they embarrass the whole family, You just have to. You ever try to carry a 50-pound dog into a vet's office? On a leash. It's, it is what it is. They're out of control. My children are the children that when they come to your house, you say, oh my goodness, there they are. Put up all the breakable stuff. I've got those kids. They won't pose for a picture. I don't know. It's almost like they know I'm trying to get a picture. I've got some good pictures of them at times, but like if I go out there right now to take a picture, I guarantee you I wouldn't get one. It'd be an hour of running and chasing, and you get a blur. You get one, but you can't get the other. They're spoilt rotten. It's raining in McMinnville, Tennessee, Becky. Yeah, it's raining nonstop. My dog is scared of thunder and lightning. Well, Rebecca, most of them are. But these 2... How was the leftover chicken? Mikhail, it was good. I heated it in the air fryer. It was just like the first day. And we chopped it up and ate it on salad. Then I had a piece the next morning for breakfast. I think Mama ate a piece for breakfast. But that was huge chicken tenders. We got 3 apiece that night, and I ate 2, and she ate 1. So that gave us a whole order. That gave us 3, and we made 2 more meals. They were big. Leftover chicken was good. Hi, John and Mama. Sunny and breezy in South Louisiana. Becky, you've not had rain? It's been here. My sister's in Florida and had mandatory evacuation, Kelly. Ooh. It has rained all day in central Alabama. Yeah, Kelly, I think Alabama and Georgia up through there. I think if it takes the path that it's showing, it'll come right over northeast Tennessee. But, it'll be a storm then. But it's still a lot of rainy weather. The important thing is, like they say, turn around, don't drown. Don't try to go through water. Now, let me tell you a little thing about water. I don't care if you've ridden that road every day of your life. And it's, every pothole. You say, I know that road. It may be gone. You thought about that? When you see water, you don't know what's going on under there. It could have washed out a culvert. It could have trenched out the road. You may see the water and think, I know that road, and it not be there. Turn around. Don't drown. And if you're having to go through water to get somewhere, probably where you're going is closed. I mean, maybe the grocery store's open, but just don't take a chance on it. I guarantee, our waters here, you can get through usually after 8 or 10 hours. We've had some that lasted a day or so, but usually, it's not going to be that much of an inconvenience. Having chili. Oh, Deanna, tonight be a good night with a big old bowl of chili. Stay safe. Lou, you stay safe too. Hello, John. Praying for safety. Yes, Cindy. Well, let's all pray for safety for everybody in the path of that storm, for everybody on the east side of the United States, because it's going to be different. Folks, I'm not going to hold you all night. Mama says I'll talk all night, and I probably would. I've got coffee. I'm sitting here. We're having a good conversation. I'm not the first one to leave the party, usually. I try not to be the last, though. I don't want them saying, I thought they never would leave. I've been wanting to go to bed for an hour. I want to be the middle one. I want to be the, not the first one to rush out the door. But I sure don't want to be the last one. I see the first one go. I say, give it about 10 more minutes and I'm going to. Because, people get tired. Just because they invite you over at 7, don't mean they want you there at 8:30 or 9. Just saying. I'm drinking out of my Ireland cup that Mama brought me when she went to Ireland. It says Ireland and Ireland. Both of those say Ireland. It's in the... I love that cup. It heats up coffee well. Drinking it with a little cream tonight. It comes from the Double Arches. Sometimes if I get their evening coffee, it ain't quite as good as their morning coffee. So I venture with a little cream in it sometimes. And I like cream in it sometimes. I even like flavors in it sometimes. Not a lot. I'm a strict black coffee drinker of the morning. And I want plain, regular Y'all's brand coffee. I don't care which one, house blend or... but I want just coffee. But... the evenings, sometimes I'll put a little flavored something in it. A little creamer of some kind. Just 1 cup, though. Praying for safety. Yes, Cindy, yes. But in the mornings, I just want my y'alls, either the breakfast blend or the house, either one, I don't care. But I do want just plain coffee. I just fixed some chicken salad from a rotisserie chicken for stuff. Oh, Sherry, that's good. Oh, and those rotisserie. I wish our Save A Lot had rotisserie chickens. That could be supper on several occasions. But we don't have a place we can get rotisserie very close. Not at all. So sometimes we don't get that luxury. If you have it, enjoy it. A lot of y'all can just stop on the way home, pick up a chicken, get a cup of potatoes. That's a good option, isn't it? Okay, folks, I could talk all night like I told you. I love to talk with y'all and just love being sitting here talking with you. So I'll tell Mama again said hi. Mama, even though it's enjoyable, getting ready to come on, I'm usually ready because I get up in the morning 7 days a week, same time. I get in the shower, same time. I wear the same outfit. I ain't fancy about nothing. But sometimes Mama will, it's a little bit harder for her to put on the lipstick and get her hair all fixed up. And sometimes she'll say, I don't want to get all fixed up. So I give her the day off. I say, you can have the day off from coffee time, Mama. And today's one of those days. Especially since she's been sickly. She ain't felt like going. And by the time it gets dark and it's 7:30, it's pitch dark here because of the rain. But it's been dark at 7, even on the not rainy days. By the time it gets evening, she's winding down. But then she gets up early. She used to, didn't. She used to not get up so early. Now, she up early. She's always up before I leave. And most of the time she fixes breakfast. I mean, eggs and toast, or we don't go all out. It ain't like a sawmill breakfast, but we'll have a little breakfast. We sit here and we eat. I told her that. I said, I enjoy breakfast so much with you. I said it because, she said, I enjoy it too. She said, I like to get up and get started. But then she takes her evening nap. And she didn't get an evening nap today. So this is probably, it's 7:30, so she's laying down and watching TV, and that'll probably lead right on into sleepy time. I like to do that too sometimes. Just come in and maybe do a video with y'all and then wash the dishes up and just go and lay down and watch something or read something. And then you just feel like, oh, I'm going to go sleep. It'll be a good time. Throw that book over on the nightstand and just drift off. Isn't that a good feeling to drift off? And I love to get up at maybe 3 or 4 in the morning, but not awake. I don't like to get up at 4 awake or at 3 awake. But to get up, maybe run to the bathroom or get you a sip of water, roll back over, and that's some good sleep, isn't it? That wake up sleep, I call it. After you wake up, you can go back to bed or curl up in that warm bed again. You're like, oh, I don't have to get up. It's Saturday. Isn't that some good sleep, that next 30, 40 minutes you get before the alarm goes off? I like to get up sometimes and wake up and think it's time to get up and look over at the alarm and it's only 1 o'clock. And you're like, I'll go 5 more hours. Or I got 3 more hours for it to get up. That is a good feeling, ain't it? You folks don't have to worry about an alarm. Some of us enjoy not having to hear that alarm. And I always wake up before my alarm goes off and cut it off. Hardly ever do I have to hear it. Are y'all that way? I'll wake up sometimes 5 minutes before. And I thought, oh, just turn it off. But sometimes it goes off. And I snooze it one time. And I don't go back to sleep during that snooze. I wake up during that snooze. I'm like, let's get these eyes going. But sometimes I wake up immediately and I'm wide awake and ready to go. But some mornings it's harder. Like a cold, snowy morning, it's hard to get up. And I just fixed some chicken salad. Oh, sure, I froze y'all up. Hello from Palestine, Texas. Hey, Carol. Hugs from Austin, Texas. Hey, WJ, how are you? Hey, Brenda. My grandson month old today. Tammy, you got a 1 month old grandson. What is Jeshi? Is that the name? I'm not. I don't know how to say it. Prayers for y'all to be safe, everyone in the path of the storm. Yes. Praying for y'all. Thank you, Pansy. Audrey. Can't get shot after you've had the shingles. Is that ever, Andrea? I was thinking, Mama said the doctor said once she couldn't now, but once it cleared up for so long, then she could for, ongoing. We'll find out. Hey, Rhonda from good old Southern Indiana. Oh, okay, Dina says she was on Lisa's page earlier, and they might be showing our video tomorrow. Janet said that'll be good. We met with Lisa and Janet last Saturday morning. Mama and I did. And Lisa, I'm talking about, is Lisa from Cooking, Cutting Up, Keeping It Real. I'm sure y'all know her. She's been on here for several years. I watched her for a year or two before we even started. Love that. Love her show. If you haven't been watching Cooking, Cutting Up, and Keeping It Real, you're missing out. Head on over there. Janet is the lady who takes care of all their stuff. And so we had a great little time. It wasn't, we didn't cook. It was a Zoom. We were just chatting back and forth. Janet was editing it. So I'll be looking for it tomorrow. We did that last Saturday. And I felt like I was in royalty. Like if you get invited to the White House or something. Because, I've watched Lisa so long and, and I thought, this is amazing. So I had emailed her about the blue check mark thing. And Janet replied. And she, Janet knew it was me. She does her research. She knows if you're... And so I said, you may not even know who we are, but we are blah, blah, blah. And Janet said, of course we know who you are. I was like, they know who we are? And then she had told Lisa the next day. And Lisa said, yeah, I watched John and Mama. We need to collaborate. We need to do a collaboration to see if... And then she wrote me, and I was like, are you kidding? I was so just honored to have been asked. And they're such good people, and Lisa's the real deal. That was the thing that drew me to her page in the beginning, was how real. I felt like I was really in her kitchen. I didn't feel like I was watching some made-up show. I felt like it was just all naturally, and it's always that way. It's always that way. And just really enjoy it. So, Cooking, Cutting Up, Keeping It Real. Not that she needs my endorsement, but if you're not watching her, or you've not found her, head on over there and tell her John and Mama sent us, and she'll get a kick out of that because she's got a lot of viewers. So, and if you're here from her page, our page is not always like this. Most of the time we're cooking. Most of the time Mama's up buzzing around like a butterfly. But she's been sick for about a month now with the shingles. 2 weeks and a half we didn't know about it. 2 weeks we have known about it. She just thought she was feeling bad. She was tired. She just didn't, and then we found out it was the shingles. But she had her stents a couple of years ago. So anytime she starts feeling tired, we call the doctor and check care of it. So we've been in for that too. She's had all of her checks on that. We've not got all the results back. So we'll see what's going on. And maybe tomorrow they'll let us know. And we'll see. We'll go from there. But, those things happen. We're just lucky to have doctors and people who we can go to, and they can help us. So there might be, it could be something she needs to check again, or they may need to check something out of us again because she does feel tired, and she's had some of the shortness of breath. Not, she's had that before, but she's just really wanting to get a check on everything, and now I want them to check on everything. But the tiredness could be from the shingles too, because she's had that for about a month. And, I mean, she's up here buzzing around all day. If we've done shows in the morning, you'd think, well, she's feeling fine. But by the time the end of the day, she's overdone it. And Mama's the type, if she doesn't feel well at all, she'll rest. She'll lay around. When she starts feeling better, you can't hold her down. You all see her. You all know her. She buzzes around. She'll jump up all kinds of times. But she's always done that. My dad used to call her Jack Rabbit. He said, Jack Rabbit, sit down. Because she's bouncing up, running to get this, running to get that. But I think a lot of mamas do that. I think it's just in your all's blood. These are just servants and caring and loving and don't want anybody to do without anything. My mama would do the same thing. If you was eating a biscuit, she'd jump up and get a jar of jelly. Here, try this, put this on. Never did she think you had everything you needed, or she would always give you a little something extra. And she was like Mama. She ran the kitchen all the time. Zoom, zoom, zoom. That's just the way we're designed, isn't it? Folks, I'm going to let you go. If you're in the path of this storm, you've got our prayers. If you're in the path of all this rain, you've got our prayers. Take care of yourself. Don't do anything foolish. Try to stay in the dry and not be in any water. And hopefully tomorrow night we'll all meet back and we'll talk about how it wasn't so bad and everything's fine. That's what we're hoping for. So prayers to y'all and love from Mama. And we will see y'all tomorrow night. Hopefully, Lord willing. Who knows? We'll probably fix something. So y'all have a blessed night and enjoy a peaceful rest. Bye, y'all.